Don't blame your age. If you're over 60 and you wake up every morning feeling weaker, less alive, and noting that there isn't much blood flow down there, because the reality is far more unexpected. Without even realizing it, the majority of men your age are silently starving their circulation every night. And one spoonful of the appropriate food before bed is all it takes to turn things around. I have dedicated my life to assisting older men in rekindling their physical and mental strength, vitality, and connection. And one of the most underutilized resources for male health is what I'm going to share with you today. You see, we've been taught to prioritize the morning, exercise, vitamins, and energy supplements. However, what if I told you that the true magic occurs while you're asleep? That if you give your body the appropriate fuel, it will actively work to mend arteries, restore testosterone, and deliver blood to the right places. I'm going to walk you through the process in this video. Even if you're in your 70s or 80s, these 7 easy, delectable sleep foods will help you regain vitality, rebuild muscle, and enhance blood flow. Don't leave, because I'm about to share the one dish that I refer to as nature's Viagra in a spoon, and how using it once before bed could have a significant impact on how you wake up the next day, and every day after that. Make sure you click the subscribe button and turn on the bell before we get started on these potent nighttime meals that can boost your confidence and blood flow overnight. In order to assist men over 60 feel powerful, active, and in control once more, you should never skip another tip. Type 1 in the comments if you're prepared to regain your health. Type 0 and let me know how I can help you more effectively if you want anything different the next time. All right, let's get started. Let's begin with the first thing you should know if you want to increase blood flow where it counts. Why does circulation in that area diminish so rapidly after the age of 60? And why is the night your best chance to make it right? Most males make a mistake here, and this is the beginning of your return. Let me explain. Why circulation diminishes at night and why that's to your benefit. The majority of men never hear this from their doctors. Let me tell you, arousal isn't the only factor influencing blood flow to your groin. It concerns your well-being, identity, and standard of living. Unfortunately, that circulation starts to wane more quickly than most people realize beyond the age of 60. However, nobody discusses this section. It doesn't become worse at night. Actually, it might be your best chance to recover. Joe, a 71-year-old former firefighter and proud father of 3, was a patient of mine in my early years of practice. It had been more than a year since he felt like a man, he told me gently as he sat in my office with tears in his eyes. He wasn't merely discussing performance. He was discussing how he felt cut off from himself. I questioned him about his diet, sleep patterns, and in particular his activities in the hours leading up to bedtime. Nothing really, he said, like most males. Tried to relax, perhaps by watching TV. Then I became aware of how frequently men overlook the most potent healing window of the day, the hour just before bed. You see, our nitric oxide levels decrease with aging. This chemical facilitates the relaxation and opening of blood vessels, which permits unrestricted blood flow throughout the body, especially to the penis. It's understandable why men start to lose their sensitivity, strength, and endurance when you combine that with dwindling testosterone and stiffer arteries. Here's the worst part though. As you sleep, your body genuinely tries to fix the damage. Your biology is predisposed to it. Your body repairs tissue, rebalances your nervous system, and releases growth hormone as you sleep deeply. The issue is that your body can't properly function without the right building blocks and fuel. Most men unwittingly set themselves up for failure here. At night, they avoid protein. Their intake of magnesium is inadequate. is inadequate. They have blood sugar swings, are a little dehydrated or irritated when they go to bed, and all of it secretly stifles circulation when most needed. But Joe changed one thing. Before going to bed, he began feeding his body the right amount of food, just 1 spoon. In just a few weeks, he was getting more restful sleep, waking up feeling more energized, and yes, feeling more confident and alive. I can still remember him coming back for his follow-up meeting with a smile back in his eyes, a slightly taller stature, and a more steady voice. That's the power of eating at night. Despite diets, exercise, and supplements, some men still feel themselves fading, not just physically, but in terms of drive, intimacy, and vitality. And that's when I offer what I call the reset button, my personal nighttime shake prescription. This isn't your average health store protein blend. It's a simple but powerful combination of three components that rebuild you from the inside out. Whey protein for fast-absorbing amino acids and muscle repair. Collagen peptides for blood vessels, skin, and connective tissue support. Leucine, the amino acid that activates muscle-building pathways. Blend them with unsweetened almond milk and a touch of cinnamon. George, a 75-year-old patient recovering from surgery, began drinking this each night. Within weeks, his posture improved, his stamina returned, and most importantly, his confidence. I'm finally rebuilding, not just muscle, but confidence as well, he told me. When you nourish your body at just the right time, incredible things happen. The missing nighttime strategy. Why most men fail. Hundreds of men come to me doing everything right, diet, exercise, supplements, and still ask, why isn't this working? It's almost always because they miss the most powerful hour of the day, the hour before bed. Some skip meals thinking it improves digestion. Others snack on carbs or sugar, throwing off their blood sugar and hormones. But the worst mistake, not giving the body the right nutrients it needs at the exact moment it's trying to repair itself. Men like Thomas, 68, tough, ex-construction, were failing to fuel their recovery. Just one nutrient-dense bedtime meal changed his life. Deep sleep returned. His strength resurfaced. His mood and intimacy improved. George, 71, just wanted to feel stronger and closer to his wife. He picked 1 or 2 of these bedtime foods every night. By day 7, fewer awakenings and deeper sleep. By day 14, more energy, natural morning erections, clearer thinking. By day 30, resilience in the bedroom, physical strength, emotional presence. It doesn't take months. Your body wants to heal, especially after 60. It just needs the right help. 11. The final word from your doctor. You're not broken. You can be rebuilt. Your age, your labs, your quiet worries late at night, they do not define you. What you eat before bed, every soft-boiled egg, every spoonful of almond butter, every glass of cherry juice, isn't just food. It's fuel for healing. I've seen men in their 70s and 80s reignite passion, restore marriages, and reclaim pride. You are not done. Not even close. So tonight, before bed, take one step, 1 spoon, 1 shake, 1 quiet promise to nourish your body and yourself. Because you're not just healing, you're rising. Click like, leave a comment, share this with a brother or friend. Support this channel, Health Forever. And know, you are not walking this path alone. Stay strong, stay hopeful. I'll see you in the next video.